So you're looking beautiful. I love your hat.
Thank you. I like your glasses today and your bolo. I love a good bolo.
Okay, I have to tell you about this bolo. So if this is my grandpa's. This is totally off topic. We're going to talk about Christmas, but this bolo was my grandpa's. It's been in my jewelry box forever. He gave it to me before he passed on to the other side of the universe. And I was looking at it the other day and I was like, oh, I should wear that. And I couldn't figure out how to do it. And then I was in Winnipeg at No Agents, and our friend Colin, his beautiful, wonderful girlfriend was there. And I got to meet her for the first time. And she was wearing a bolo. And I was like, I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, like I have to tell, I told her this story about how I just like couldn't figure it out. And she had it on wrapped. So it was like twice. And then the
Oh,
bolo was kind of hanging here, which was so cute.
yeah.
But my bolo doesn't do that. And then, so I was trying to do that this morning, but then I was like, I just like it like this. So
Yeah.
we're starting a new trend. Next time I see you, I expect to see you in a bolo. It would go with your hats.
Yes, I like thinking I missed a real opportunity today because I had one.
Yeah,
I
right.
was
You have
looking
the
this
look.
morning. I was like, when could I wear this?
Hmm.
And I just didn't know
Anytime.
how to wear it. You can just
Anytime.
wear it anytime.
That's
Perfect.
great.
Yeah, it would totally match my vibe today. Well,
It would. We've been talking a lot about Christmas, and I think a lot of moms in the real estate industry can relate to this. I mean, I'm sure there's some dads out there too, so keep listening because we're going to have some great tips, or just you're going to, you know, you're going to you're going to feel at one with us and our Christmas chaos, because every year Christmas has it's chaotic for us. It's total chaos. We do Christmas cards. I have this expectation that I'm going to crush it as a mom. I'm going to do all these baking and decorating and like do all that for stuff for my kids and my clients and my team. Do you feel the same way?
I do. I feel like every year more and more just gets added on. So like a couple years ago they added the elf on the shelf. So now I have to do that at home. And then I'm like, well, do I need one at the office for fun for like the agents when they come in
For
to find
social
what
media? Yeah.
like so much. And I feel like it's easy to just kind of like watch social and be like, oh yeah, I should be doing that and that and that and that. But also like I enjoy doing it. It brings me joy making people smile and making them happy. So like the Christmas cards are important to me. And it's like I could just mail out like a standard one, but like I literally want to write a message in every card.
No, that's where I'm at too. I know. I want to like, I love that. That's the magic of Christmas, right? Speaking of the elf on the shelf, you've got littles, so yours still have that. I managed to have my elves disappear. It was quite when you're ready for an idea on how to have them go on another journey, I'm ready for you because I nailed it. And then the other day I actually scared myself because the elves were in one of our cupboards in that crazy building I own, in that crazy building
Oh,
of stuff I own. And I don't know how they got there, but like that creeped me out.
they were in there?
Yes,
Oh,
I opened this totally random cover door and there where they were because we had two of them. Rosa, I can't remember what the other one. She's really sweet. She's like culture. I think she was from Mexico. She came to us from Mexico or
okay.
something like that. And then I wish I could remember what Cedars was, but anyway, they were best friends and they went on a different journey because I could not do it. I that was like, ugh,
I
like
was thinking about writing a letter and just like saying, we're so sorry to let you know that your elf died. But then I was like, do I want to ruin Christmas? Like, I don't know.
well,
But last,
mine was there was like a catastrophe. There was a big landslide, and one of the major highways got taken out. And I said that my elves were on the other side. And then they decided it was more important to stay and help the young children on that side. And they felt that they've really accomplished what they needed to do for Cedar and Eva. So it was like, whew, it
that's great. That's
was
what I
like
need to
one
do.
of those moments where you're like, I'm doing this. Like, no else
Yes,
this
right
year.
now.
Right.
Yeah.
I
Last
mean,
night it
there's
was
still
like
all those other things
11:30.
that you want to do for your clients. Like we just had a Scotch tasting here, which was really nice. And so it was a little bit low key and it was a little bit before Christmas. And we've started trying to do more touch points throughout the year. So we maybe don't put as much pressure on ourselves at Christmas. Like at Thanksgiving, I know you guys just had yours. We were a couple of weeks ago. we did a gift to all the lawyers in town, like of treats and stuff like that at Thanksgiving to show them our appreciation versus Christmas. I mean, we'll still probably do something little, but it's just like a little bit less pressure to do something really like a little bit bigger, right? So,
I actually love that. And imagine how much more you can enjoy it when you're doing it throughout the year instead of all at once, because
mhm.
it feels so stressful when you're trying to do so much. But yeah, I like sprinkling it. When you're saying that, I even thought like CPAs in April is really crazy for them. And like the next 3 months are hard for those guys.
I
So maybe
love
even dropping off like dinner or something at some of the local CPA firms.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, because it's kind of like our gift guide, right? Like where we talked about how we do gifting throughout the buying and selling process so that you're not having to do one big thing at the end. You're giving them touch points throughout the process and continue on afterwards, right? So, same thing with those.
Yeah, something I really like that I saw someone do is they're doing Christmas photos right now. But I was like, what if you did Christmas photos in like August or September? So that way they're ready for their Christmas cards to go out. So they just partnered with a local photographer, set up like a Christmas backdrop, and then people could bring their families and do photos.
Christmas in July. You could do
Yeah.
Christmas in July, and then you
Yes.
can even like have it as a little event too. So they can
Yeah.
do their kids. Yeah, I love that idea. That's a really good idea. I feel like the main thing is for me that I want to make sure I'm like really dialed in for my family too. There's a lot of guilt wrapped up in Christmas.
There
I,
is.
I hate to say that, but it's like, oh, I have set all these expectations for myself that I'm Martha Stewart, and then I basically don't have Christmas lights up. I barely get the Christmas tree up, and then I feel a little bit like I didn't accomplish what I wanted to do, or like I let my family down.
Yeah. And the hard thing is, it seems like when you are a real estate agent and a mom,
Mhm.
oftentimes it is our family that gets whatever's left over of us because we're giving, giving, giving. And that is really hard.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. In any aspect of it, but Christmas especially, I think it does shine through. So, what are some things that you do to make sure that you don't come screaming to the end of Christmas with in a flood of tears?
Yeah. So the past 2 years, I've actually set up all my Christmas stuff like before Thanksgiving. So
Oh,
I did it like the first weekend in November at my
the
house.
tree and everything. You're right. I did see your tree before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and me and my kids just set it up because I know like December is crazy because we have all the parties, the kids have their concerts, we have sporting events, plus all the client stuff. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to set it up and then we can just enjoy it for 2 months instead of just one.
Yeah.
And another thing that I've started doing is I used to want to set it up all by myself and have it be perfect how I wanted it. But last year, I let my kids actually set it up and I just helped and asked them where they wanted me to put things. And they loved it. And they're so excited when they come out of their rooms and look at the Christmas decorations because they made it. It's not just mom's decorations that they can't touch, it's like
Oh,
our decorations. And
I
so it's fun and it's memories that I'm hoping like in 20 years from now, I look back and I'm like, those were the Christmases that I remember.
Yeah, it's not about the gifts. It's not necessarily about, like the perfect cookies or the perfect tree or the Instagram. I think that's the problem, right? Like we're all in there, even with all aspects of real estate, right? You're looking at what other people are doing and wondering why your Instagram isn't as bougie or, refined. And same thing with Christmas, right? It's just like I think all that stuff, you do have to put it into perspective and think, is that really real? Like, I
Are they
mean,
not like,
mm,
yeah.
if you saw the cookies I posted yesterday on my story, though, you would know those are real.
Oh, I missed that one. I'm gonna have to go look.
We decorated cookies at the food bank, and seriously, like it was like, ah, hopefully they're tasty because they ain't pretty. I
What
am
are
like
some,
terrible for Pinteresting a million ideas and then just
yeah,
never getting to them, right? But
same. There's so much. What are something that you and your family like to do during the holidays that's special?
well, we open one gift on New Year's or Christmas Eve, and it's
Okay.
always matching jammies. So that's been kind of fun. And those like Grinch jammies, they always come in handy all throughout the year. So it's really
Yeah.
fun, especially while the kids were growing because they were different sizes. Now the only person growing is Cedar. So, I don't know if this year we might be wearing the same jammies as last year. I don't
Uh,
know. But yeah, we do that. We always get a fresh tree. So we used to go out and cut a tree down in Elkwater, or when we were in Fernie, we'd go cut a tree there. And that's been really special. Lots of nice memories wrapped up into that. So it's kind of fun. I know I've seen like everybody's like faux trees right now, which are beautiful and perfect. And you can set them up early, which I love. So I think that's a really good idea.
but there, nothing beats the smell of like a fresh cut Christmas tree, though.
There's candles. There's candles
I
for
guess there's candles. Yeah,
yeah,
I
you
grew
can
up with
do
fresh cut.
sprays, you can do anything. But yeah, I feel like, I think that the thing that maybe we can share with people just that we've been on our journey with Christmas and holidays and kids and trying to run our businesses at a high level. Cause I really want to make sure I'm taking care of my clients. I want to make sure I'm taking care of my team because I love doing special gifts for them too. I think it's maybe start early, plan early, but also just give yourself some grace. Reach out to some other moms. If you need to have a little cry, just do it, right? Like, just let it go.
Yeah, I agree. I think getting it done early is super helpful. So this year for our agents, we got them all these big blankets. They're like big, soft, cozy blankets for all of them. And so I ordered them back in August. And so when we do our goal planning, we'll just bring them and give
Oh,
everyone.
I love that. That's such a good idea. See, I'm really bad. I always think I'm going to personalize it for each individual person. I put a lot of pressure on myself. And then I also think I have a lot of time. So time is my worst enemy. I never
Yeah.
have enough time. And I always overestimate how much I have. So I'm going to take that advice. I feel like August, that's a good time to start for things like that, especially something special like that. Like people don't buy themselves a big cozy blankie.
Oh, and they love it. Like, and we try to rotate. So sometimes we'll do like new gear, like we've done sweatshirts for everyone before, or like nice zip up jackets or something. But it's just like what's something that pretty much everyone would like and want to use, and just try to do it that way. Because I think personalized gifts are so special
Mhm.
and it's so hard, especially depending on how many people you're getting gifts for. And like is your love language giving gifts or
Yes,
receiving gifts? Because I feel like you always have the most thoughtful gifts.
I love
And,
giving.
and I think that's like it's so special, like every time you give a gift. And
Oh, well, I like that. I love it. That's what like it makes me feel good. And I think it's this thing, you're doing it for yourself too, right? Like it's like I do it for you, but I also do it for me because it makes me feel good. But I do think it can get a little bit overwhelming, and overworked. Like it's not necessary. I
yeah,
think you can do something nice for people like you're doing and for your team and have it planned in advance, especially if it's something that does overwhelm you, you know,
yeah,
put it into your calendar. So
yeah.
next year, I'll
Yeah.
come back to you next year and I'll let you know how that's going for me.
Okay, good. I love it.
I know
Has
I'm
your
excited about
December,
Christmas.
I'm excited for Christmas too. Has your December been crazy? Because ours has been like transactionally the biggest month we've ever had. And
Wow.
which is just adding to a lot of it because it's like, oh my gosh, like we have all this extra work too on top of just the Christmas stuff. And does your town do a lot of Christmas activities?
We do have a lot of markets and things like that here. No parade or do you have a parade? Lots of people
We
do.
had a parade last night, but we missed
Did
it because
you?
we were at a concert.
Oh, I know it's so
David
hard to
David
do all the
Island.
things. It's hard
It
to do.
is.
We have lots of things going on here. So we do try to promote those. Like one of the things we do as a team on our social media is we promote all the local events. So at Christmas, there's a lot more events. Like we put out a weekend, a week, a month, a daily kind of idea about what's happening. We call it the oh, I can't remember what we call it. It's like the edit or something like that. But, we find that that's really popular. Like people appreciate that because I think it's really hard for people to figure out what's going on in the community, right? So we do that, but I can't get to all the events. I used to.
Oh, there's
I just
so
can't now.
many.
And then sometimes I'm just pooped. Like I'm
Yeah.
just pooped, right? By the end of the day. Because yeah, like to your question, it's been busy. Like it's been really steady. It's not as crazy as last year. I feel like last year, this time of year was a little bit more intense, like busier as far as transactions go. But there's a lot more heavy lifting as far as days on market and how we're advertising and strategizing around our listings. So we're trying to get those, we're trying to keep those going, right? One of the cool things we've done with AI is we've actually taken the photos of our listings and then shown what it would look like at Christmas. So that was a really fun thing that we did. It was really
That
fun.
is cool. I'm gonna need your recipe for doing that.
Yeah,
You'll
it
have
was really fun. And that's because I don't know about you. I mean, we can get off topic so easy, but like I don't know about you, but we always send out our photographer when the seasons change.
the same.
Now you don't have to.
Yeah. So
Banana. Yeah. Yeah.
okay. I'm
You
gonna
can
have to
totally
check
do
that
that.
out.
I'll send that to you for sure. But
So if you had one piece of advice to someone trying to just like keep it together for Christmas and throughout December, what would you tell somebody?
you're gonna have to let things go. Like if it does, if it gets in the way of spending quality time with your family, um, doing the things that you really love, you just have to let it go. The only person that's probably noticing is you, me, and you just have to be okay with that. I think practice that. And if you need to have a little cry in the bathtub about it to let it go, I'd say do it. Or you
Yeah.
can message us. I'll give you some support.
Yeah. Send us a voice crying memo.
Yeah, totally. I would, we'll help you get back up on the saddle in the new year.
Yes.
How about
No,
you?
I think
Or
that's
one bit of
great. Lower
advice.
your expectations.
Yeah, yeah,
So I would say for me, I would say just start early
yeah. I love that.
and just try to get as much done before as you can. So that way it's not all at once
So when people are listening to this, they'll be like, that's good advice for next year.
for
So
next year.
my
Yeah.
advice is
Too
for
late
right
now.
now while you're like, you need to have a little weep and Desi's advice is for next year. And then we could get back together later and we'd like to hear how you do throughout the year.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Merry
love
Christmas.
it.
Okay, well, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.